welcome guys to the biggest talk show right here in the South, and I'm talking about the biggest talk show that brings you the biggest spotlight with the biggest celebrities. My name is Dennis in Strong Face. They call me the coolest guy in Africa, and on this show I have one of the biggest influencers. I'm talking about nightlife. More than just a nightlife, we're talking about someone who's into music and she's done big things for herself. We'll take a commercial break, and when we'll come back, we'll be hitting it.
At Club Euphoria, each of our rooms are carefully designed for you to rewind, relax, and recharge.
Perfect. There's only one sports bar that brings you perfection that comes with luxury and style, and that's Club Euphoria. So join me every weekday and every weekends for the most amazing experience at the exclusive lounge of Club Euphoria. Trust me, we enjoy the best of sports right here and chill drinks. Big things. Club Euphoria is more than just a sports bar.
Are you looking for a place to wind down with your girls and meet great guys? Club Euphoria is definitely the place. So if you want to hang out with the big girls and the big boys, if you want to chill with exclusive ballers, definitely find your way down here to Club Euphoria.
You too can make memorable memories.
Experience luxury
At the executive lounge of Club Euphoria. Hey, welcome back. And in case you're just joining us, this is Let's Talk, one of the most exciting and amazing talk show right here in Nigeria. And of course, we usually always have interesting topics, and not just interesting topics, interesting people who are really doing well for themselves. And today, our topic is nightlife influencing, and a lot of stuff's going on up in the nightlife. And there's no other person that we feel could do more justice to this topic other than the one and only, the hot goddess, the one and only Tracy Black. Tracy Black. Chop knuckle. Tracy Black in the show. How you doing?
Thank you, I'm fine.
Well, you're looking great.
As always.
I didn't tell you. Good to have you on the show.
Thank you.
All right, I know we know you have lots of followers. Now, for those of us watching who don't really know you, can we get to know you? Can you tell them about yourself?
Okay, Tracy Black is a lot in one body. Yeah, you can call me the jack of all trades, master in all. Yeah. So I happen to be a makeup artist, a nightlife influencer, a musician, an actress, an entrepreneur, basically.
Great. So you've been into the nightlife for a while now. How long?
Not for a very long time. I would say like 4 or 5 years.
Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. Now, before you got into the lifestyle, let's start with this. Before you got into the lifestyle, you do music as well, and you're also a fashion model.
Yes.
What motivated you to really switch into the nightlife?
I noticed I always like going out, so I was like, okay, so why not just make money out of this? You're always outside, so as an Igbo girl, yeah, you're always thinking of strategies to make money. So,
but a lot of people will say, maybe she didn't really, music is not her passion. Who would want to live music, knowing how music is paying now for nightlife? Yeah. And consider the fact that you're a female. Nightlife is known for male, but you're a female and doing this. How does this make you feel?
I feel fulfilled actually, because I feel challenged. So it's people have this different perspective, of the females going into nightlife. Now it's more of a competition when a female is in a nightlife space and she's doing better than a man. I like that.
You like the competition?
The competition, yes. I like it.
There's a lot going on behind the scenes in nightlife. And we know there are challenges as well. Would you like to tell us few challenges or few things that go on in nightlife that most people don't know?
As a female?
Yeah.
Okay. Being in a nightlife as a female is a bit difficult. So you need to have a strong mind and the heart to do it actually. Because most of the time, it affects your life, it affects your relationship, it affects the way people see you. So because they see you in like different clubs at night, they have this perception like, oh, she's cheap and she's a prostitute. Do you understand? She's easy to get and all that. But it's different for the male, of course. You see a guy in the nightlife, his relationship is smooth, but a female in the nightlife, they're always having too many problems. Like, oh, who is that guy I saw you with? But honestly, people need to learn to differentiate between business and pleasure. That's my business, so it doesn't affect my personal life in any way.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Now you've said more about the challenges and how do you handle it. You didn't tell us how you handle this. You told us you don't mix business and pleasure, but these are things that come up on a regular. So what are your solutions? How do you handle those things and keep it professional?
Okay, so I get a lot of attention. Obviously, I'm a fine girl. Yeah, so I get a lot of attention, and when it comes to work, like I said, I don't mix business with pleasure. So it doesn't matter how much you're paying me. Let's stick to business. Now, in my relationship, though, I don't really care so much about relationship, anyways, because you have your own, whatever Obanje is disturbing you, that's your business. Because I don't know, I'm always working to make a name for myself. You as a man, you should be proud of it. Do you understand? Because we don't get that a lot in this society. We have girls that are very dependent on men. Now you're seeing a woman that is trying to work for her money and for herself, even though it's not convenient, but she's doing it. I think as a man, you should be supportive.
Yeah.
Other than being in nag and complaining about what she does. And if she loves you, she loves you. This is business. This is where I make money. She gets I'm not being disrespectful or anything. I still acknowledge the fact that I'm in a relationship and I value you in my life. So if I can trust you, even when I'm not seeing you, you should be able to trust me too when you're not seeing me. So that's basically it.
Okay. Now, how do you balance the nightlife business and your career as a music star, also as a fashion model, and the nightlife? How do you balance it, knowing that these three careers comes with a whole lot of stress?
Yes, that's a very good question. These three careers actually blend into each other. So I'm going out every night. Of course, I need to look good. So I'm also advertising myself as a fashion model when I'm going out. And then going out, you have good music, you dance, and so I think it's even easier because you're in that space. You can usually tell a club that, oh, I would like to perform today, or I want to back up for so artists, and that's still you advertising yourself. So you're making money and also selling yourself as a brand. So I think it's very easy and just blends into each other.
Sounds easy.
It's easy for me though, because I'm used to working multiple jobs, so it's easy for me.
All right, that's good. So we take a commercial break, and when we come back, Tracy Black will be telling us more about the competition in the business. Stay tuned.
It's no limit TV in your black. You know we paper chasing, ain't nobody stopping us. Yeah, all of my guys go turn it up. All of my girls go turn it up. No limit TV, the TV you watch is the one of your fellas that copy us. No limit TV with our air. Artificial we show clear. Entertain you with dance, drama, music, hip hop. Entertain you with dance, drama, music, hip hop. So we better turn it up. No limit. Out there we better turn it up. No limit. Entertainment and the TV show. No limit. Out there we better turn it up. No limit. There's no limit TV on. There's no limit TV on. We bring the beast to your table. Oh my God.
Welcome back. In case you're just joining us, this is Let's Talk, one of the most trending and amazing talk show. And right here, we're talking about nightlife and the business of nightlife. And we have Tracy Black, superstar Tracy Black. Yay! So Tracy Black, good to have you as always. And you've actually said a lot about the nightlife. Now, before we talk about the competitions in the nightlife, let's differentiate. Let's get to know, what does nightlife really entails? A lot of people get to hear about nightlife, but they don't know what goes on in nightlife and influencing. So we would like you to differentiate between nightlife influencing and nightlife PRO. more like that.
Okay, so you want me to differentiate between a nightlife influencer
Yeah.
and a PRO?
Yeah, and what goes on? What really happens?
Okay, so for a nightlife influencer, you basically advertise or influence anything that concerns the nightlife space. So you are not limited to a particular club or a particular event. Being a nightlife influencer is broad. You could influence for as much as 5 clubs at a time. Do you get? Because you're a nightlife influencer. But being a PRO, public relation officer, you are limited to certain things. For instance, you work with a club and you have an agreement with that club that you're not supposed to promote for any other club. So you're limited to a certain company or club. So that's basically the difference. And then their job is actually similar: promotions, getting customers and all. But a PRO, now for a PRO, you have the sole aim of the success of that club. So it's more like everything is just resting on your shoulders. Do you get?
Okay.
So you do more of an influencing also, and getting them what we call ballers, and of course nice girls to the club. Yeah.
All right, now, great, nice answer. So tell us, in every business there are competitions, and competitions, according to some people, is what makes one stronger or makes businesses thrive, depending on how you handle it. Now, what are the competitions that goes on in your industry, in the nightlife?
The nightlife space.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just going to stick to me being a female. Yeah, I can't really tell for the male aspects, but me being a female, yeah. So females are usually envious and jealous. Do you get? So at times, most of the female nightlife influencers, they are not willing to learn from their superiors. So those are like more of the challenges. Now you meet persons that are very bad, like they are very bad. You know that you're bad, but you're seeing this, maybe that person could even be your friend. But because you have this pride, you can't bring down yourself and learn about the business from that person. So we have a lot of bad influencers. They feel like just by setting up their cameras and be like, oh, hi guys, welcome. Nah, it's more than that. You have to be creative. Some persons are paying you for a job because they expect you to deliver. It's more than hi guys. Oh, we're having an event and all that. Nah, you have to be creative. You're making a video. Make sure that your videos are not like you don't have 2 videos. You don't have 2 adverts that are similar. Do you understand? So your head needs to be on point. You're always thinking and finding strategies to make. Yeah, your head needs to do this.
All right, so you're a superstar. You're an influencer. You are doing very, very big for yourself. I mean, you have one of the biggest parties coming up. Now, there is this conception or misconception, a lot of people have about you, about, oh, she's into nightlife. Oh, come on, ballers, we know how to get her. We know what to do. We know how this things roll. So I'm like, this narrative, how do you correct this narrative?
Well, people think it's easy to assess me until you try. So I'd like to see you try.
Well,
that's just basically
for those that have tried, I mean,
they can tell you. They can tell you it's not an easy road. It's not an easy road, but try.
Okay, all right, that's cool. All right, so let's talk about your lifestyle now. What do you think about yourself as a brand, and what can you offer? What do you think you have to offer in terms of this business that nobody can? What makes your value so authentic that makes you number one in terms of the female category of nightlife business?
Okay, so aside being a nightlife influencer, I've also worked as a PRO before becoming a nightlife influencer. So I think I have more of an advantage because I know what happens inside Do you get? I know what happens inside. I can tell you that, oh, I can tell you specific details on how to elevate your club or your space. Just because I've worked as a PRO, I've seen waiters, I've seen that, I've had that experience. So yes, I think that's what makes me stand out from any other person that are claiming to be nightlife influencers.
So tell us about your music career. What are your plans for your music?
My music career is still there. I never stopped music. Music is actually my first love. Anything goes. I could stop nightlife today. I could stop nightlife today, really. I could stop nightlife today, but I see music. Music is a gift for me. It's not a talent. I wasn't trained on how to sing or anything. So it came as a gift. To the point where I started singing in the adult choir or youth choir at the age of 10. You get? Like, I wasn't even a teenager when I started singing with adults. So I would have my personal mic and all that. Music paid for my school fees. Actually, music paid for my junior secondary section just because I could sing. So the choir decided to take care of my junior secondary section. Music has paid a lot. Music made me even meet a lot of stars. So other than nightlife is just, I'm making money from nightlife, but music is a gift.
Okay.
And you can't trade the gifts for talent.
All right. So let's talk about, there's this popular comparisons between Port Harcourt and Lagos in terms of the industry, the market, demand, whatsoever. What is your opinion, your perspective about this comparison? Do you think Port Harcourt is really better than Lagos, or do you think Lagos is better than Port Harcourt in terms of the business?
Okay, so I'm not really going to compare so much because I don't know about Lagos. But one thing I know about Lagos is Lagos have this love for themselves. Do you understand? Like, I could be hosting a party and I tell my friends they are willing to do a promotion for me. But it's different in Port Harcourt. People always want to be on top rather than carry people along with them to the top. So I could be doing an event and then I'm meeting my friends, guys, please help me. I'm doing just post on your status, and people are requesting for money. It's not like they cannot request for money. Do you understand? But we just need to have this love for ourselves and this drive that, oh, this person is trying, push his music. Maybe he could be a musician or something. He's trying. It won't cost you anything. You post a lot of mimes. It won't cost you anything. Just post.
Yeah.
And that's you supporting the person's career. Do you get? But
so are you saying Port Harcourt don't collaborate? Nah,
we hardly collaborate. Everybody wants to just be on top and have persons under them. And I think that's one of the major reasons that's killing this Port Harcourt nightlife space. Actually.
So we really need more collaborations.
We need more. We need love amongst ourselves. We need love. We don't have that here in Port Harcourt.
So that's your opinion, yeah?
That's what I've said. That's my opinion, yeah. That's what I've said.
So have you had experiences where you're being devalued?
Oh, a lot actually, a lot, because it's different, yeah, when you're seeing me from outside than when you are my friend. So I'm always being devalued around my space. Do you understand? Like, oh, you know very well that this is my profession, and I get paid to do jobs like this.
Yeah.
But because you are my friend, you feel like you could just bring up your event. I'm like, I want you to promote, I want you to bring so and so. It doesn't work like that. Business is business. Friendship is friendship. I respect our friendship, but don't bring it to my business space. That that can just spoil everything.
Yeah.
You can get out of my life.
Business is business. You're doing good for yourself. I mean, you've said a lot, and we don't really want to waste much of your time. But we'd like to have this narrative as well corrected, because of course you're the boss in the industry. Now, a lot of girls also who are into this business, there's this rumor or narrative about them having sex to get ballers, selling their bodies to get the real ballers to come spend the real money in the club so they could make good money. So it's more like them getting other girls and stuff like that. How true is this? Sex for ballers?
Yeah, it's actually true.
Oh, really?
For most persons, yes. I can't even lie. It's actually true for most persons. Just like I said before, there are some persons that are into this, or they're coming up, getting into this nightlife space, that don't really understand the business. So now they feel like it's by you sleeping with persons to get. How many persons do you really want to sleep with? Do you get? And you know how men behave. When they have sex with you like once, twice, you're off. So then what happens to your career as a nightlife? What happens to your career as a nightlife influencer that you want to be? Do you understand? So you need, like I said before, you need to learn how to differentiate between business and pleasure. Believe me, it's not going to be easy, but you will get your customers. That's just basically it.
So you just confirmed that really
It happens, yes.
So, like sex for grades and sex for ballers.
Yes.
That's crazy. Here in our city.
It happens. Yes. Yes. Have
you had such experience or?
Myself, yes, actually. I've had such experience with, of course, I'm always having that attention. People will be like, oh, if you want me to come to your club, you have to do this and this. Scratch my back, I scratch your back. Well, come on. You can't crack me like that. If you don't want to come, it's fine. There are persons that want to party with me, but you can't get in between these legs easily. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
All right, so for young girls who see the nightlife influencing as a means of survival, as also a business or a passion, what would be your advice or words of encouragement?
Okay. So baby girl, it's a very tough road. Honestly, I can't even lie to you. It's a very tough road. You will be tempted. There are times that the temptation will be so bad that you would almost want to fall into them. But please, I beg you, be steadfast, be committed, and know your goal, know your aim. Because if you want to start sleeping with people, believe me, it will work for you. It might work for you, but what would you say of yourself? Because you will be sleeping with a lot of people. Port Harcourt is a very small place, actually. It's a small community. You don't know who you're going to get married to tomorrow. It might be a person from that person's family. And how would you feel? How would you see yourself? So just make sure you don't mix business with pleasure. And maintain your ground. Stand your ground. Stand your ground. That's just it.
That's what's up. All right, stand your ground right here on No Limit TV. Thank you to the superstar herself. She's actually said a lot, and I'm sure a lot of you must have learned something about the nightlife business. A lot of you who don't know what the nightlife entails, our superstar has said a lot. So thank you for being on the show. Don't forget, we're shooting from the Executive Lounge, Club Euphoria. Follow us on all our social media platforms, No Limit TV. My name is Dennis Strongface, the coolest guy in Africa and world famous
Tracy Black.
That's what's up. Thank you very much for being on the show. Same time next week, we'll be bringing you more exciting stories. Don't go away.
That's what's up.
That's what's up.